right, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, so today we have Miriam over here. She is one of our customers for the water filtration. Now, just to quickly introduce myself, my name is Tukula, and I'm here at the More Life for All water department, which is also called Better Water for All. And our whole mission here is to give people better water so they can live a better life. That's what we're doing over here. So, Miriam, just a quick snippet of you before I even get to that. Where you located right now?
I'm in the Bay
Just
Area. So like San Francisco, Berkeley.
okay. And going straight into the water specifically, what was your cooking experience like
My cooking experience,
before the system was installed?
like what kind of water did I use?
What water did you use? How did you cook? What was the taste of the food like when you used the previous water, etc.?
Um,
Just how
okay.
was that?
Okay. So I come from a health conscious background, and so I was slightly conscious on the water not being the best. So I would actually have distilled water delivered to my house. I would have like five-gallon jugs delivered every month. And so that's the water that we used to drink and cook with. And so I was, semi-conscious in this area. So cooking with semi-conscious water already and drinking semi-conscious water already. So I can't say I've noticed a huge difference as far as taste in cooking because I only put the best energy into my food anyways, and that's what's tasted and felt. But I can definitely taste the difference in the water as far as drinking the water and in my shower um, with the shower head. So the water's for sure cleaner, and the shower water coming from my shower filter feels significantly softer than what I was bathing in before.
Mhm. And it's not many homeowners would use or be aware of the type of water they use to cook, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
when you're making a whole bowl of pasta for a family of four or five, you don't really want to be pouring bottles in every single day. So some homeowners just look past that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, from past experiences, especially from others who I've spoken to and others who have helped as well, is that they would still use the tap water even though they would be drinking better water.
Mm,
So they'd use the tap water to cook,
yeah.
and some weren't actually aware of the feeling and the taste of the water in the
Mm-hmm.
food. So
Mm-hmm.
once you have the contrast, you can feel the difference.
Definitely.
So what system did you have installed, by the way?
I had the reverse osmosis installed in my kitchen.
Okay, and just out of curiosity, why did you choose to install the reverse osmosis?
Um, so like I said, come from a health conscious background and am very intentional about what I put into my body and into my children's bodies. And mostly with food is an area that I've mostly mastered so far, but I knew that water was the next level to get serious about. And so it's been something that has been in the back of my mind in desiring to do some more research and figure out, what's the best system to go with. And so I really didn't do a whole lot of research there. We just connected at a time that I was doing research on shower filters and replacing the shower filters and just making that step to reduce, the contact that we're coming in with heavy metals through bathing. And you just happened to hit me up the very next day after I purchased the shower filters and the bath filters. And then you sent me over the information, and it felt really just like a divine alignment. And you sent me the videos of what our pipes look like that our water is coming through, and that was enough to sell me to purchase the system. Just seeing the kinds of heavy metals and who knows what else is in those pipes.
Hmm.
So that is what inspired me to finally make the decision, was realizing that that's what you do. And then you sent me the information, and I was already sold in my mind. It just needed to find the right point of contact to do so. So it was no hesitation.
Yeah. And when we look at water, what would you say is the significance of water in our life?
It's a huge majority of our life. We're made up of 60 to 70% water. Our brains are made up of 80% water. It's a significant portion of our life and who we are.
And knowing that that is we're majority water, what we're not obviously doctors and scientists or whatever it may be. However, just from your general knowledge, what would you think would be the negative impact to our bodies if we put in bad water? Just from your own personal intuition, in own personal general knowledge, something that you just think on the top of my mind, on your mind.
Yeah, the negative impact is everything, really. Toxins in the body is the result of low energy. It's the result of, having brain fog. It's the result of putting on extra weight. It's the result of
Mm.
all the health benefits that, we're trying to get away from. It's the toxins in the body that are keeping us from being able to fully experience vibrance and vitality. And so, the impact is on everything, mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. The toxins are impacting us.
And you mentioned a key word, which is vitality, which many might not understand what that means. Could you please expand what vitality means?
Vitality is living with your like full life force. Like, we are powerful beings created with so much life force inside of us to be able to go out into this world and create whatever it is that we want in this life. And vitality is the highest version, I believe, of our best selves. And so that's my definition of vitality.
Very spot on, I'll say. Very spot on. Okay, so just to show that this was done completely virtually, you're in California, correct?
Yeah.
What
Hmm.
state am I in?
Texas.
Texas. And how did we have this chat? How did the chat transform? Where did it start? And how did we get to conclusion?
It started via text, and then you scheduled everything, and it was really seamless, and you got me in the very next day, I think, after we talked, with an appointment, or a couple days after. But it was so efficient, and he showed up and he was professional. Ivan showed up and he was professional, and he was on time, and he was kind, and he was so efficient in setting up the filtration system. I think it took 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. And he had me sign, and that was it.
Nice. And I know you mentioned text. Did we have any other form of communication besides text before the installation took place?
um, I don't recall. No, I think it was just text, wasn't
And a Zoom. And a
it?
Zoom like
Okay.
this, you forgot.
Okay,
Yeah.
assume.
And a Zoom as well. So now it's just, and I wanted to just share that experience from you so that
Hmm.
everyone who's watching can understand that this can be done completely virtually.
Yeah.
It went from a text message to a Zoom call exactly like this to
Hmm.
in our installers being in your house the next day
Hmm.
and the whole system being completely installed. So that's that. Now, moving to now the post experience. I know you spoke and touched a lot on what you're feeling right now and how you're liking it right now and all these things. But just to narrow down specifically, what's your experience now after the system?
I would say the greatest experience that I'm having is peace of mind. peace of mind knowing that I've taken steps to reduce the amount of toxic intake going into my bodies and going into my boys. I am studied enough to know the impact of toxicity in the body, and so to know that this is another area that we have, done our part to take back control. It's given me just a significant amount of peace of mind. And yeah, and just I can feel the difference in my shower. My shower is so much more pleasant. The water is so much softer. Like I can feel the difference in my skin and in my hair.
I can see the difference in your hair.
It's definitely softer. Hmm.
And with your skin, what differences do you feel in your skin?
It's softer. Yeah, you
And
could feel the harshness from the pre-filter.
mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that's great to hear. All right.
Yeah,
So in addition to everything that we've touched on, in addition to everything that you're experiencing, what other noticeable benefits have you picked up on besides the skin, besides the hair, besides the peace of mind? And you have boys as well, correct? You have how many boys?
3 boys.
You have three. Besides all of that, what have you noticed in just also the mood in the family, for example, in the house? Have you picked up anything out of the ordinary that has been different?
Mm, you know, at the time that the filtration was installed, I have gone through a serious awakening in my life. Like at the same time that it was installed, I honestly went into a 10-day water fast, followed by a 7-day juice fast, followed
Mm,
by a 7-day detox, and have
mm,
been living by this whole new lifestyle that's been life changing. And so I don't know if there's anything I can say like it's all it this system and the timing of the system with this awakening that I've been on in the past 6 weeks has all contributed. I know that for sure. And so the energy's higher. Um, the dreams are higher.
mm.
The manifestation of it all is higher. The belief is higher. Like everything is higher. And I can definitely say that the water, in addition to other things, has been a contributing factor.
That's great to hear. Now, to move towards conclusion, what would you say to someone that is watching this video right now and they're a little bit unsure, they're a little bit uncertain, they are probably in doubt, probably skeptical because the entire process could be done Zoom. They're uncertain that it can be done Zoom. They probably doubt that it can be done over Zoom, over virtual. What would you say to this person?
I would say
And they're interested, they're just uncertain. What would you say to this
Mhm.
person?
I would say look up the reviews. That was one of the first things that I did. I went to the reviews of the company, and the company had thousands of 5-star reviews. That to me spoke volumes. Also, you're going to get what you focus on. And so if you're focusing on doubt and you're focusing on reasons to not believe, then that's what you're going to see. But from my experience, everything has been above board and everything has been efficient, and there's been zero fraud, zero scams involved. And it's one of the best investments that you can honestly make for your life is to become
Mm.
intentional about what you're drinking. And so I highly, highly recommend to get educated and read the reviews, read the research, look at the pipes that your water is coming through into your house. And that's what I would say.
Thank you for that. So, last thing is that before we end, are you on a computer right now, or phone, or iPad?
I'm on my phone.
All right. before we head off, if it's not too much to ask, would you be against showing us your system?
Of course not.
Just a quick scan will help, like just where it's
Yes.
positioned, how it looks.
Yes. Let me turn the light on. I've been boosting today, but here is my water
Can you let it run?
system. Yeah. And the system underneath.
Nice. And thank you. I appreciate that.
You are very welcome.
I was going to ask you to show us shower filters, but that doesn't need to. It's okay. That might be too much requests. Too many requests.
I can if you want me to show it.
Why not?
Yeah, sure. I got two installed. So this one is in this bathroom. It's pretty.
Hmm.
The pressure that comes out is nicer than what I had in previously. And I would
Nice.
buy more. I will buy more when I move and get into a bigger house and have more bathrooms. I'm gonna take this with me.
Nice. Awesome. So, Miriam, thank you so much for trusting myself, for trusting the team here at More Life for All and Better Water for All. So, just to reiterate, More Life for All is basically the parent umbrella, which is designed to help empower families in different areas of life. And this one is water specifically referred to as Better Water for All, which its main focus is giving families better water because many of us are not aware of the impacts that the water has on us. And we have certain problems in our health, and we think that it's something else, not realizing that many of the times the true catalyst could have possibly been the water.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that. Thank you very much.
Thank you.